A question that came in actually before the session, which was, should HR have a mandatory seat on the board? Do you think the way through this is the kind of Rooney Rule type approach to HR?
I think organisations that don't have HR at the top table are dinosaurs. I would suggest, I personally wouldn't take right now, I wouldn't take a job if it wasn't on the board, but so for me, it's something about, I think we're getting there probably too slowly, but progressive organisations, big and small, who understand the importance of engaging their people and looking after them are the ones that do well. So it will sort out, the women from the girls, I have no doubt.
I think just to add to Anne's comment, and I think in smaller organisations, you find HR positions less on the board, because the board might be composed of a very, very small team. Sometimes it might just be a chair or a private a PE sort of investor, an MD, CEO and an FD, and that's it in terms of the composition of the board. And then you might have the executive sort of team or the leadership team underneath that managing the sort of day-to-day operation. I think in much smaller organisations, you may not get all of the roles, and that might include HR not sitting at the kind of very top table. It's not unusual, but I think I hope and I think we'll see as an increasing trend, and I'm certainly seeing it in some of the tech SMEs that are coming through, is that they are bringing in a board level advice in some way. And so that might be consulting input, it might be a non-executive role on the board, or it might be some sort of relationship of HR expertise sort of coming in to help them shape and think.
I would go back to the business agenda and the context in which the housing associations are kind of just having to deal with. And I mean, to not have somebody that understands, not the HR can be often seen as a technical discipline, and that might be one of the issues that in housing, it's just a technical discipline that we think of first and foremost. And the first thing I do is actually broaden that view to kind of really think about it from a people lens. And there's so much going on in the housing sector that if you start to put the people lens on what's going on, it's really hard it's really hard to argue to the other way around. Almost kind of doubling up your effort in terms of the people focus.